Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Shri Rama Jayam Kalyanadbhutagatraya Kamitarthapradayine Shri Venkatanivasaya Srinivasaya Te Namaha. Namaskar and welcome back to Amarabharata YouTube channel, where we are studying the Deepakam CBSE class 6 Sanskrit textbook. In that, the next lesson, Yo Jaanaati Saha Panditah. Yaha Jaanaati Saha Panditah means one who knows is indeed a scholar. We look at this lesson along with an English explanation of the contents. Samskrita Sahitye. In Samskrita literature, Prahelikanam Vishishtam Sthanam Asti. There is a special place for riddles. Prahelika means riddle. They have given a definition here. Prakrishta Helika is Prahelika. Hela ityadi Krida ityartha. Hela means Krida, means kind of a sport or a game. Prahilati Abhiprayam Suchayati iti Prahelika means it will express a kind of an opinion. That's what is a Prahelika. Vinoda Kalasu Prahelika Antargata Bhavati. In the recreational kind of art, Prahelika, riddles are embedded. Riddles have an important place in recreational kind of art or sport. Prahelikaha Abala Vruddham Manasikam Ullasam Janayanti. Prahelika, riddles, what do? They generate merriness or cheerfulness in the minds of everyone of all ages, from children. Abala Vruddham means from children to elderly persons. Buddhehe Tarkika Shaktim Vardhayanti. They increase the logical thinking power or analytical thinking capabilities of the intellect. Chintana Kshamatam Vikasayanti. They blossom or make them bloom the thinking power or thinking capacity. Purvajanam Kavinam Buddhimattam Kalpana Shaktim cha Darshayanti. They illustrate the power of imagination of our ancient poets, Sanskrit poets. Now, this lesson is having 5 such riddles or prahelikas, and we see them one by one. The first one, Bhojanante cha kim peyam Jayantah kasya vai sutah Katham Vishnupadam Proktam Takram Shakrasya Durlabham. Bhojanante cha kim peyam Jayantah kasya vai sutah Katham Vishnupadam Proktam Takram Shakrasya Durlabham. Let us look at the meaning of this particular prahelika or riddle one by one, sentence by sentence. Bhojanasya ante kim pe paniyam. What is to be had, what is to be drunk, or what is to be consumed at the end of a lunch or a meal? Answer is takram, which is shown here. Which is takram is buttermilk. Buttermilk is the one which is fit for consumption or drinking at the end of a meal. Next one. Jayantaha kasya putraha. Jayantaha kasya vai sutaha. Sutaha means putra, means son. Jayanta is the son of whom? Answer is Jayantaha Shakrasya sutaha. Jayanta is the son of Shakra. Shakra is none other than Indra, Lord Indra, that is the king of all the gods. Next, Katham Vishnupadam Proktam. Vishnoho Sannidhyam Katham Uktam. So, how is Vishnu's abode or Sri Vaikuntha? How is it told to be? Durlabham. The abode of Vishnu is very difficult to attain. Means we have to do a lot of sadhana, upasana in order to attain the abode of Lord Vishnu, Sri Vaikuntha. So, these are the three answers. Takram, Shakrasya, Durlabham. Those are forming the last pada or the last quarter of this particular shloka. So, if you just take this particular sentence, Takram, Shakrasya, Durlabham, it's actually making no sense because buttermilk is very difficult for Indra, is what it means. But when we interpret the shloka in the form of this riddle, as I've shown you here, it makes it very clear that the first pada, the answer is Takram. The second pada, the answer is Shakrasya, and third pada, answer is Durlabham. So the answer is Takram, Shakrasya, Durlabham. Second one. नतस्यादिर्नतस्यांतो मध्ये यस्तस्य तिष्ठति तवाप्यस्ति ममाप्यस्ति यदि जानासि तद्वद नतस्यादिर्नतस्यांतो मध्ये यस्तस्य तिष्ठति तवाप्यस्ति ममाप्यस्ति यदि जानासि तद्वद. Let us look at the vivaranam, the description. Tasya adihi na asti. It has na in the beginning. If you look at this meaning, natasya adihi, generally it means it has no beginning at all. No adi, no beginning is what it means. But we have to interpret it as in the beginning there is the letter na. Next one. Tasya antaha api na asti, as shown here. At the end also it has na. So if you take it as it is natasyanta, it has no end at all, is what it means in general sense. But since it's a prahelika, it has na at the end. Next one. Tasya madhye ya tishtati. Yaha tishtati means it has ya in the middle. So it has na in the beginning, na in the end, and ya in the middle. So what it means, it is nayana. So tava api asti, you also have that. Mama api asti, I too have it. So yadi janasi tadvada, tell it if you know. The answer is na ya naha, which means I. All of us have eyes. It has na in the beginning and na in the end and ya in the middle. Next one. वृक्षस्याग्रे फलं दृष्टं फलाग्रे वृक्ष एव च अकारादिं सकारान्तं यो जानाति स पंडितः. वृक्षस्याग्रे फलं दृष्टं फलाग्रे वृक्ष एव च अकारादिं सकारान्तं यो जानाति sa panditaha. Let us look at the meaning. Vrikshasya agre phalam drishtam. Fruit is seen at the tip of the tree. Next, phalasya agre vrikshaha eva cha drishtaha means tree is also seen at the end of the fruit. Akaraha yasya adihi, of which a is the beginning. Tatha eva sakarah yasya ante asti. Similarly, of which sa is in the end. Tat padam yah janati saha panditah. One who knows that word is indeed a scholar. So what's that word? It is ananasaha. It has a in the beginning and sa in the end, and it is ananasaha, pineapple. If you look at a pineapple plant, it is as though the pineapple fruit is at the end of a tree, and on top of the pineapple again a small bush or tree kind of thing is there. Vrikshasya agre phalam drishtam, phalagre vriksha evacha. Now the fourth one. Kimichhati narah kashyam bhupanam korane hitah kovandyas sarvadevanam diyatamekamuttaram. Kimichhati narah kashyam Bhupanam korane hitah Kovandyas sarva devanam diyatamekam uttaram. Let us look at the explanation. Manushyah kashyam kim ichchati. What does a person desire in Kashi or Varanasi? The answer is mrityu. There is a belief among us Hindus that a person who dies in Kashi Kshetra or Varanasi Kshetra, he will get moksha. So a person desires mrityu or death in Kashi. Next one. Yuddhe Maharajanam kaha hitah Bhupanam ko rane hitah. Who is beneficial to a king? What is beneficial to a king in battlefield? Jayaha. A king always wants victory in a battlefield. Next one. Kaha sarvadevanam vandaniyah. Who is the most respect-worthy among all the gods? Ekapadena uttaram dadatu. Tell in one word. So the answer is Mrityum plus Jayaha, which means Mrityunjaya, which is Lord Mrityunjaya. Lord Shiva is the answer to the second line of this particular shloka. Solution to the riddle is Mrityum and Jayaha, Mrityunjayaha. Lord Mrityunjaya, none other than Lord Shiva. Now the last prahelika or the riddle. Kulalasya grihe hyardham tadardham hastinapure dvayam militva lankayam yojanati sa panditah. Kulalasya grihe hyardham tadardham hastinapure dvayam militva lankayam yojanati sa panditah. What is this? Kumbhakarasya. Kulala means Kumbhakara or a potter. Kumbhakarasya grihe tasya ardham kim asti. In the house of a potter, half of that thing is found. So the answer is Kumbhaha or a pot. In the house of a potter, we find a pot. Hastinapure tasya aparam ardham kim asti. In Hastinapura, the other half of that is found. What's the meaning? Answer: Karnaha. Karna, who is Duryodhana's close friend and also a king Angaraj Karna. So Karna is there in Hastinapura. Then next comes Dvayam Militva Purna Rupam Lankayam Kimasti. Both of them joined together. Something is there in Lanka. What is there in Lanka? That is Kumbhaha and Karnaha joined together to become Kumbhakarna. Kumbha is a pot and Karna is the warrior, the king Karna. So the answer is Yaha Jaanaati sa Panditah, one who knows it is a scholar. Solution is Kumbhakarna. Who is Kumbhakarna? Kumbhakarna is the younger brother of Ravana. So this completes the 5 riddles which are there in this particular lesson. Now there is a small difficult word section. Vayam Shabdarthan Janimah. Peyam is fit for drinking. Sutaha is a son. Takram is buttermilk. Kulalasya of the potter. Rane in war or warfield or battlefield, we can say. Now there is also a small grammatical portion which is an important grammatical portion in this particular chapter, which we see now. In Samskrita, one important grammatical entity is called as Vibhakti. For a basic noun, we derive various aspects of that same noun, as expressing it as a subject in a sentence, as an object in a sentence, as an instrument of action, as a receiver of something, as one from which something is separated, as a possessor of something, as a locus or a location, and as a way of addressing it. These various forms are actually suffixes to the particular basic noun root form, which is called as a pratipadika, and the various forms are called as vibhaktis. I'll give you a very brief introduction of vibhakti in the coming few minutes. There are 7 vibhaktis which we just saw. Prathama vibhakti in English is called as nominative case. Then second one is sambodhana prathama, which is a vocative case. Dvitiya is accusative case. Tritiya is instrumental case, Chaturthi is dative case, Panchami is ablative case, Shashti is possessive or genitive case, Saptami is locative case. Now, these are all generally told in the form of a table which has 7 plus 1 rows and 3 columns. The 3 columns are Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam, and the 7 rows are Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi up to Saptami, and the plus 1 is Sambodhana Prathama, which is as shown here. So we normally recite it as Devaha Devau Devaha, He Deva He Devau He Devaha, Devam Devau Devan, Devena Devabhyam Devaihi, Devaya Devabhyam Devebhyah, Devat Devabhyam Devebhyah, Devasya Devayoho Devanam, Deve Devayoho Deveshu. And in this particular lesson, we are only interested in the row numbers Shashti shown here, which is Devasya Devayoho Devanam, which means of Deva or Devas. So Akaranta Pullinga Deva Shabda Shabda Rupani is what we just saw. This is in Pumlinga, which is in masculine. Similarly, in feminine, it's told like this: Lata, Late, Lataha, and so on. Akaranta Strilingaha, Lata, Shabdaha, Shabda Rupani, Lata, Late, Lataha, Helate, Helate, Helataha, and so on. We are only interested in Shashti in this particular chapter, which is Latayaha, Latayoho, Latanam. Similarly, in Napumsakalinga, Akaranta Napumsakalinga, Phala Shabdaha, Shabda Rupani, Phalam, Phale, Phalani, and so on, it will come. We are only interested in the Shashti Vibhakti form, which is Phalasya, Phalayoho, Phalanam. Now let us see what is there in your textbook. Shashti Vibhakti Prayogaha. They have given a lot of examples about use of Shashti Vibhakti, which is possessive case or genitive case. First, we look at Pumlinge. We see some sentences here. Shriramasya Guruhu Vasishtha. The meaning is Srirama's Guru is Vasishtha. The converse of this is Vasishthasya Shishyaha Sriramaha, which means Vasishtha's disciple is Srirama. Like that, Karnasya Guruhu Parashuramaha. Karna's Guru is Parashurama. Parashuramasya Shishyaha Karnaha. Parashurama's disciple is Karna. Arjunasya Guruhu Dronaha. Arjuna's Guru is Drona. Dronasya Shishyaha Arjunaha. Drona's disciple is Arjuna. Chandraguptasya Guruhu Chanakyaha. Chandragupta's Guru is Chanakya. Chanakyasya Shishyaha Chandragupta. Chanakya's disciple is Chandragupta. Padma Padasya Guruhu Shankaracharya. Padmapada's Guru is Adi Shankaracharya. Shankaracharyasya Shishyaha Padmapada. Sri Adi Shankaracharya's disciple is Padmapada. Vivekanandasya Guruhu Ramakrishna. Vivekananda's Guru is Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Ramakrishnasya Shishyaha Vivekananda. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's disciple is Swami Vivekananda. Further, there are some more Shashti Vibhakti usages shown here. Ramayanasya Rachayita Valmikihi means Ramayana's author or creator is Valmiki. Valmikehe Kavyam Ramayanam. Valmiki's Kavya as author is Srimad Ramayana. Mahabharatasya Rachayita Vyasa. The author of Mahabharata's author is, creator is sage Vedavyasa. Vyasasya Kavyam Mahabharatam. Vyasa's Kavya is author, as an author is Mahabharata. Karnabharasya Rachayita Bhasaha. Karnabhara, the author of Karnabhara is Bhasa. Bhasasya Natakam Karnabharam. Bhasa's Nataka or play or drama is Karnabharam. Raghuvamshasya Rachayita Kalidasaha. Raghuvamsha's author, creator is Kalidasa. Kalidasasya Kavyam Raghuvamsham. Kalidasa, the great poet Kalidasa's Kavya is Raghuvamsha as an author. Panchatantrasya Rachayita Vishnu Sharma. Panchatantra's author is, creator is Vishnu Sharma. Vishnu Sharmanah kritihi Panchatantram. Vishnu Sharma's kriti is Panchatantra. See, we had Ramasya, Valmikehe, Kalidasasya, and so on, but we had Valmikehe here. So, how is it different? So, Valmiki is an Ikaranta, it ending in E. So, therefore, the Shashti Vibhakti form has a slight difference here. Vyasasya, Bhasasya, Kalidasasya are all like having Sya here, whereas Ikaranta, Valmiki Shabda has Valmikehe. And similarly, Vishnu Sharman is the Nakaranta. Vishnu Sharman Shabdaha, Vishnu Sharmanaha will come as the Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana Prayoga Rupa. Hitopadeshasya Rachayita Narayana Panditah. Hitopadesha's author, creator is Narayana Pandita. Narayana Panditasya Kritihi Hitopadesha. Narayana Pandita's literary work is Hitopadesha. Next one, Shashti Vibhakti Prayogaha Strilinge Pumlinge cha. So this is having both Strilinga and Pullinga forms in this particular table, which we can see. This is showing Pati Patni Sambandha, means husband and wife relationship. Arundhatyaha Patihi Vasishtaha, means Arundhati's husband is Vasishtha. Arundhatyaha, Strilinga Prayoga here, feminine gender. Vasishthasya Patni Arundhati. Vasishta's wife is Arundhati. Again, everything we see is Asya, means they are all Pumlinga Akaranta. Whereas here we see everything is Yaha, they are all Strilinga Padas here on the left side. Sitayaha Patihi Sri Rama. Sita's husband is Sri Rama, whereas Sri Ramasya Patni, Sita, Sri Rama's wife is Sita. Urmilayaha Patihi Lakshmanaha. Urmila's husband is Lakshmana. Lakshmanasya Patni Urmila. Lakshmana's wife is Urmila. Kuntyaha Patihi Panduraja. Kunti's husband is Panduraja. Pandurajasya Patni Kunti. Panduraja's wife is Kunti. Rukminyaha Patihi Krishna. Rukmini's husband is Krishna. Krishnasya Patni Rukmini. Krishna's wife is Rukmini. Subhadrayaha Patihi Arjunaha. Subhadra's husband is Arjuna. Arjunasya Patni Subhadra. Arjuna's wife is Subhadra. So this is actually, the Shashti Vibhakti is giving a relationship between two persons. Arundhatyaha Patihi Vasishta. So the husband-wife relationship is what was shown in this particular slide. Then in the previous slide we saw an Granthaha Granthakartha, author and a literary work, authorship kind of relationship. And in the previous slide we saw a Guru Shishya kind of relationship. So for all these kind of relationships which we have in our day-to-day life, the Shashti Vibhakti, the genitive case or the possessive case is used, and this is what we saw some examples in this particular set of slides. To summarize about Shashti Vibhakti, Shashti Vibhakti expresses a relationship between two entities, examples of which are a parent-child relationship, as Rama is the son of Dasharatha. Dasharathasya putraha Sri Ramaha, or Ramasya pita Dasharatha, like that. Or a book author, Valmikihi Ramayanasya Rachayita, like that. Or a husband, wife, and so on. We'll see more examples of these relationships in the exercise, one of the exercise problems which comes later on in this particular lesson. Now, this brings me to the end of this particular video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share. See you in the next video with the exercise part of this very same lesson. YouTube Amarabharata, Shubham Bhuyat, Mangalamastu, Vande Mataram, Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu.